Hi, my name is Janet, and this is The Unseen Weave. And I have an extra light in my eyes right now. I don't know if I'll have the courage to post this video, but I hope that I do. And if you're seeing it, it's because I found the courage. I did an exercise today in self-trust and self-confidence that I am so pumped about. So I read an article about a month ago about the best beaches along the Columbia Gorge. And the person writing the article said, hands down, the best beach all along the Columbia River Gorge is called Rooster Rock. He says it's a sandy beach. It's just gorgeous. You can walk out in the water, but it is a clothing optional beach, and you have to be prepared for that. And when I heard that, something inside of me said, I have to do that. So I did it today. I am so pumped and so proud of me, because I thought about backing out, I'm sure 100 times. I was stopping at the farmer's market on the way at this little town up there. And at the same time, they had a music festival going. And it's right along the river. So it was beautiful. I shopped at the farmer's market. And then I listened to some music for a while. And then you have to cross this beautiful bridge over the river to go on the other side, the Oregon side, which is where Rooster Rock State Park is. And I didn't know if I could drive over that bridge. It's a 2-lane bridge. And it's got a grate over it, so you can kind of see through and see the water. And it's like, I don't know if I could drive that. But I made a left turn and turned on that bridge, and then there was no way off. And so I was just kind of holding my breath and focusing on the license plate of the car in front of me. Made it across the bridge. So then I get to Rooster Rock, and I'm not sure where the bridge is. So I had the courage to ask the man who was taking my payment, can you tell me where the clothing optional beach is? He goes, yeah, just go to the right, follow everyone else. Everyone's going there. So there were quite a few cars in the parking lot already. And I followed the crowd, and everybody's got totes and food and chairs and blankets, and they're all walking to the beach. And it was a bit of a walk, probably for sure a quarter mile for sure, to the beach. And there were some people going to the right and some going to the left. And I asked one guy, now what's that way as opposed to this way? And there's something called Sand Island that if you go straight, you head straight to the beach. But if you take the right fork, you have to walk through the Columbia River. It's only up to about your knees. And then you walk over to this other island where he said the beach is even bigger. Anyway, I thought, well, I'm not ready to try that yet, but I will another day. So I went to the regular beach, and I wasn't sure what I would find, and I kept thinking about turning around. Do I really want to do this? Most of the people on their way down were younger people and families with kids. I'm like, why are families taking their kids down to these clothing optional beaches? But I heard one mother say to her children, she goes, now, you're going to see something a little different down here, because people can be themselves here, and there's all kinds of different people in the world. And I thought, what a wonderful thing for this mother to tell these children. So I went down and I saw 3 men who were nude. And I'm looking around. I don't see any nude females. None. I'm like, oh, wow. Again, thoughts of backing out. I'm going to be the only female down here. But I thought, well, if the men can do it, I fucking can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. And so I put my blanket down and I took my clothes off and I was laying in the sun, flipped over, laying in the sun, sitting up, just watching all the families playing, coming in and out of the water, having fun, laying on my back, flipping over, laying on my stomach. And it was wonderful. It was 82 degrees today and breezy. It was just heaven to have sun and air on parts of my body that never see the light of day. It was just incredible. So I stayed for about an hour and 15 minutes, I guess, maybe hour and a half at the most. And I was ready. I was done for my first excursion. And I have just been feeling something has unlocked. Something unlocked today. For sure. I will go back. I know that. I loved the experience. And next time I will go in the water. I stayed on the beach. I didn't go into the water and come back out. But next time I will. Who knows what I'll do next time? Maybe next time I'll walk to Sand Island and lay in all my glory over there. I don't know. But I did something today that cracked me open. You know, this has been quite a journey this past year. I have challenged myself in so many ways. And I am learning how to walk myself through my discomfort to get to something that I really want. I am learning how to take those fears with me, and that even when I'm feeling scared and afraid, it doesn't stop me. I bring it with me, and I'm able to talk myself through that now. And I couldn't do that a year ago. Whew. This was an incredible day for me. I cannot begin to tell you what an incredible day this was for me. I'm proud of me. I can see that my self-trust and self-confidence is growing by leaps and bounds. I can't even imagine where all this is leading. But it's leading someplace wonderful. I know that. That's for sure. Great day. Rooster Rock State Park. A clothing optional beach. And hell, I did it. Life is good.